5 reasons why you aren't maximizing the hack squat, and I'm gonna show you why. All right guys, if you all know and watch this channel, the hack squat is a cornerstone of my lower body training. And if you're fortunate enough to have a good hack squat in your gym, I really urge you to use it at least every other week, if not every week. And it's a really great piece because in my mind, it's really hard to screw up. But now that it's becoming more popular in gyms and more young guys are doing the hack squat, because you see all these pros like Hunter, James, just smashing the hack squat and growing nasty, crazy, impressive legs, everyone's like, man, I gotta do this. So today I thought what we do is walk through 5 things that I see that people are just screwing up that we can make better and have your quads as big as they've ever been. So let's get after it. Number 1 is you're using way too much band. All right, so you see this thick gray one from Elite FTS? This is just too much. Especially I see people doubling the band over and making it even more. Look how much that is. Tension-wise, taking off. This will go, like let's say you normally would hack squat 3 plates aside for 12 reps. If you double this thing over like that, you're hitting 12 or 15 with 6 plates. That's too much. If you can add more than 2 plates and add reps, it's too much band. So all day long, depending on your setup and how your hack squat is built, I like one of these two. So either the green or the orange, both from Elite FTS. Now, I'm gonna chance to swing behind this hack squat and show you how we set it up. So you see, this is not double banded, it's singular banded, horn, back of the pegs, and then on the other horn. You could also wrap it around these 2 crossbars and be just as good. I like either one option. But what we don't wanna do when you're reverse banding it is take all the hard stuff out of the bottom away. So when I'm doing my work sets on this hack squat of 5, 6, 7 plates aside with the reverse band, it's not fully deloaded at the bottom. Yes, it is deloaded because I have to do that to help prevent my lower back from bothering me, my knees from bothering me. I want a little bit taken off, but not so much to where it's doing a majority of the work for me. I'm getting a reflex off that band and able to power up. So thing number 1, you're using way too much band. Number 2, you're just not getting good enough depth. So let me show you some bad reps, show you some great reps and some really good reps. So unracked, here's where I see a lot of people going. Here and here, here, here. And they're like, oh, my hip is almost parallel to my knee. This is good. Wrong. With this hack squat, I want to get all the way down. Look at that. Hamstring sitting on my calves. Now I know what you're gonna say, Chris, your hamstrings and calves are big. No shit. Make yours that way, or just literally keep going down. I couldn't go any deeper because I'm running into tissue, right? And then all I do is press up. So let me show you that again. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. These half reps, I'm not a fan of. I don't like being shallow in the hack squat because you're safe here. Your back supported, 9 out of 10 you're gonna have a belt on. You're not gonna fall over or crash. Where if I don't say you're doing a back squat or a leg press, most people don't have the ankle or hip mobility to get into all the way down to where their hamstrings are sitting on their calves. I'm fine with taking those on the more shallow side. With this piece, I wanna get all the way down. This is the benefit. When you go all the way down, the VMO is taking so much work, and that's what I want. So on these, stop cheating your reps, pull some plates off, and get your ass in the hole. Number 3, you're rebounding out on the bottom. Now, I know what you're gonna say, Chris, I'm getting the depth that you want. 100% you are, but stop using that stretch reflex. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, I don't wanna screw my knees up, so bear with me, but people dive bomb and then, it's like, you see that? That is not what we want. That is all momentum. I didn't feel my quads there at all. Now let me show you what a good rep looks like. For me, if you watch any hard set I've done, it's here, control, 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 slight pause, up, control, control. This part from here to here, I need to own because it's hammering my teardrop, my sweep. All this tissue down around my knee, the reason it juts out is because I know how to control this bottom. Here, control, I'll show them again. I'll show you a couple reps. Control, stop it, here, control, stop it, up. To me, when I lose the ability to control that negative or the bottom third, the set's over, it's done. So I'm using momentum to get out of that hole. So I'd rather see you either pull some weight off or just literally stop the set and realize like, hey, at failure for 9 controlled, that's it. And then next time you come in, try to do 10, 11, or 12. It's easy as that. You have to control the bottom to get all that tissue around your knee big and meaty. The VMO, the quad sweep down on the knee, is grown in the fully lengthened position. So I challenge you to do that. Number 4, foot placement. When I do these reps, look where my feet are. They're hip width, because that's really where I'm the most strong, midway through the platform. Now, some hack squats, I'm able to get here. For me on this flex piece, I can't get good deep reps with my feet all the way at the bottom. It doesn't feel good to me. Here, feels incredible. So I can get a still, watch this, knees over my toes, sinking the hole, and it feels great. I'm flat on my feet. This is perfect height in terms of the platform for me to put my feet on. Now, I see a bunch of this shit going on. Am I getting any knee flexion? No. My knee is pretty much over my ankle. Look where my knee is in relation to my ankle. This is all hamstring and ass. This is minimal quad. Could I move a shitload of weight like this? Hell yeah, I could. But I'm not training quad here. Get your freaking feet down, make it harder, drive those knees over those toes and sink them deep, stay flat on your heels. Look at that. This is what we want. So I can't stress you enough. Foot placement. It's beyond important for targeting your quads. Now, if you're on here for hamstrings and glutes, by all means, move your feet to the top of the platform. But if you want quad, we have to move our feet as low as we can while keeping our feet flat on the platform and not wrecking your knees. So you have to play around with the foot placement on your particular hack squat to find the right one. But I can tell you 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be all the way to the top. All right, and last thing here, number 5, you're leaving too many reps in reserve. The amount of sets of hack squat I see cut short, it irks me. This machine is safe. You can bottom it out and just simply slide out of it. Or your training partner can pull your ass up. I'll get Chaz to post a video of Dave and I doing hack squat the right way. The last 2 reps were forced. Elbows are shimmering, shaking like crazy. You're fighting for reps. You don't know how you're gonna stand up. That's how a hack squat should end. You shouldn't be able to comfortably just do 10 rack it, but that's it, that's my top set. No, you should question if you're gonna be able to stand up or not, and then do a couple more. Those reps that you have to dig your heels in, grit your teeth, squeeze your hands, that you're shaking so hard with your elbows that your body can't control it, that's how you know you're in a good spot. So take these 5 tips, correct one of them, all of them, and I promise you, you'll see your quads get bigger and better than they ever have been. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe. Chris on TV.